Today, we'll be explaining the entire story of solo leveling Monarch's arc in less than 10 minutes. Well, no time to waste. Let's get started. We've reached the much-awaited Monarch's War. If you haven't already, go and watch my previous videos, where I break down the epic moments from the finest arc that solo leveling has to offer. Now that the Monarchs have confirmed that the Shadow Monarch has not only descended on Earth, but also sided with the humans, Elsa, the Beast from Beauty and the Beast, and Jiminy Cricket decide to team up to take Jinwoo out permanently. Arriving in Seoul, the Beast takes a hearty bite of a hunter he bumped into and goes on a rampage, transforming into Truck-kun in human form, sending other hunters to another world. While all this chaos is happening, Jinwoo is on a romantic date with Cha Hae-in. Since Jinwoo is otherwise occupied and can't make it, S-rank hunter Thomas Andre, aka Goliath, steps in to stop the Beast's rampage. Goliath does his best to give a resounding beating to the Beast, but in the end, the Beast proves to be the stronger of the two. Just as he is about to kill him, the Beast notices one of Jinwoo's shadow monsters hiding inside Thomas's shadow. He then pulls it out and destroys it. Thomas tries to use the distraction to launch a surprise attack, but it doesn't work. And as the Beast is about to take a bite out of Thomas, Germany's S-rank hunter, Leonard Neerman, steps in to save him. Although Leonard nearly gets himself killed. Jinwoo finally makes an appearance, saving both Thomas and Leonard. Since Jinwoo has arrived, the other two monarchs come out of their hiding spots as well. Jinwoo summons his shadows, and the fight is on. Taking a deep breath, the Monarch of Frost lets out his frosty breath and freezes Jinwoo's shadow monsters. However, Jinwoo is undeterred and takes them head-on, cutting off one of the Beast's hands. Baru is the first shadow to break out of Frosty's ice, and helps Jinwoo kill the Monarch's minions. Even with him being outnumbered, Jinwoo is able to stab Frosty with his dagger. The Beast uses the opportunity to sneak in and attack, deeply slicing Jinwoo in the back. However, Jinwoo simply uses his healing skills to heal himself. Finally, all of Jinwoo's high-ranking shadows break free from Frosty's ice and join the battle. The intense battle continues, and Jinwoo uses his mutilation skill to kill the Monarch of Plague. Not giving two fucks that their companion has been killed, both Frosty and the Beast go even harder at Jinwoo. Jinwoo tries his best to put up a fight, but is stabbed in the back by the Beast. Then, Frosty also joins in on the fun, stabbing him in the front. Jinwoo, however, doesn't die, but instead unlocks a hidden skill. Here, he meets Ashbourne, the true Monarch of Shadows. Ashbourne then explains who he is and tells him the whole truth about the world. If you want to know more about the Gates, how they have powers, and how the Monarchs came about, please watch my other video where I explain the entire solo leveling story in 10 minutes. After the whole trip down memory lane, Ashbourne tells Jinwoo that he will not be taking over his body, but instead will pass on all of his powers, making Jinwoo his heir. Back in the real world, once the Beast and Frosty realize that Jinwoo isn't dead, they quickly rush to finish him off. However, Jinwoo's father, Sung-il Hwan, steps in and stops them. That was satisfying to see. Taking a page from Gandalf's book, he then gives the ultimate command: "You shall not pass!" Frosty tries to negotiate with Sung-il Hwan, a vessel of a fragment of light, but he doesn't accept their terms. Angry and weary that the Shadow Monarch will soon fully descend, Frosty and the Beast charge at him. However, Sung-il Hwan shows he is able to hold his own. The Beast suddenly stops mid-fight, sensing that the Shadow Monarch is about to fully descend. He tells Frosty that he is no longer interested, tucking his tail between his legs and runs away. Frosty tries to reason with him, but the Beast just prays for him instead. Thinking he is invincible, Frosty uses his trident to summon a frosty tornado. Icy tornado? That turns into a giant ice thingy, sending it hurling to kill everyone in the surrounding area. However, Baru very easily destroys it. Making a grand entrance, Jinwoo steps back into the ring. Jinwoo then uses a skill to search the entire world to find the bad runaway doggy. While he is distracted, Frosty takes his chance and tries to attack Jinwoo with his trident. But Jinwoo is now on some Matrix shit and stops the attack. Jinwoo then tells Frosty to wait his turn and goes back looking for the naughty dog. The beast had run away to what looks like the Amazons, but in a split second, Jinwoo appears at his side. Realizing that he is screwed, the beast submits to Jinwoo and tries to negotiate with him, telling Jinwoo that since the Monarch of Destruction will soon descend on Earth, he will join Jinwoo as an ally to fight him. However, Jinwoo tells him that he needs to pay for stabbing him. Enraged, the beast charges at Jinwoo and gets killed very easily. Arriving back in Seoul, Jinwoo drops a souvenir for Frosty. The gift is not well received, as Frosty tries to attack Jinwoo, but Jinwoo stabs him several times before he can do anything. Getting desperate, Frosty tries to use his ice breath on Jinwoo. However, Jinwoo closes his mouth shut and slashes away at him, killing the Monarch of Frost. After the fight is over, Jinwoo goes to look for his dad, who had run away while he was fighting. Their touching reunion is cut short because Song Il-hwan is already dying, but Jinwoo is able to say goodbye to his father before he disappears into nothingness. After Jinwoo's fight with the three monarchs, the rest of Ashbourne Shadows arrive and pledge their allegiance to Jinwoo as the new Monarch of Shadows. While they are all waiting for the Monarch of Destruction to descend, Jinwoo has his shadows train amongst themselves in preparation for the impending war. In several places around the world, including China, massive gates suddenly appear in the sky. This prompts all of China's hunters and Jinwoo to gather together to take on the threat. Jinwoo realizes, a little late, that the gates are just a ploy to lure him away, and the Monarch of Destruction will not be coming out of that gate in China. Antares, the Monarch of Destruction, makes his appearance in Canada, killing all the hunters present. Canada tries its best to defend their country by sending missiles at Antares, but it doesn't even leave a scratch on his face. Jinwoo finally arrives in Canada and faces off against Antares' minions, killing and adding them to his army. Feeling Jinwoo's presence, Antares sends out the Monarch of Transfiguration, a creepy old-looking dude, after him. The Iron Body Monarch also makes an appearance. However, Thomas Andre and Jinwoo's shadow monsters team up and kill him. Jinwoo and Antares finally go head-to-head, with Antares letting out a fire-breathing breath to burn Jinwoo. Unsurprisingly, Jinwoo dodges the attack. He then sends out his dragon shadows, and as you can imagine, the attack doesn't work. Jinwoo then runs away, which makes Antares chase after him. However, Jinwoo had lured Antares into a trap. Unimpressed, Antares tells him that he is not the only one to have a trick up his sleeve. The old, creepy monarch dude makes himself known when he summons several gates, bringing hundreds of dragons along with it. Jinwoo then unsummons his shadows and uses the Dragon Fear skill he got from the Runestone of Kamish to freeze all the dragons and the creepy old dude as well, showing them that he is the true Targaryen. Jinwoo then forces Antares to take a stroll with him, taking him to an abandoned castle on the other side of the world. Whatever that means. Transforming into a dragon, Antares goes head-to-head again with Jinwoo and his shadow monsters. Impressed with Jinwoo's skills, Antares offers him the opportunity to join him. But Jinwoo is not fooled by his fake offer and turns him down. They continue the fight, but Antares realizes too late that it was all a trap to distract him from noticing the presence of Ruler's army, which has surrounded him. Angry, he fell right into Jinwoo's trap. Antares tries to kill him, but the rulers stab Antares with their spears, bringing an end to the Monarch War.